This is Kieran Reese, otherwise known as the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, the O.C.G. And I'm here playing Horizon Forbidden West! Boop boop! Gotta love this next gen load times, baby.
There's another locked door. What's that console next to it?
Shit.
Maybe I should check my data points. There we go.
The deal's off, Tilda. Zero Dawn got its ectogenic chambers. Far Zenith needs the Apollo database. There's no reason this incident... You tried to steal Gaia. I had nothing to do with it. And you punished those responsible. Your logic bomb has them scrambling to restore vital systems. I'm really supposed to believe that you knew nothing about this? Please, listen. Humanity's chances are slim as is. You may not approve of our plan. But what if we're the only ones to survive? Don't you want us to have Apollo to remember our common past, our mistakes? I'm begging you. Fine. You'll get your copy of Apollo. Thank you. Let's speak again before... Goodbye, Tilda. Time to let go.
Elizabeth sounded sad at the end. I think this was personal.
Indeed.
It sounds like she knew.
There's the door. Getting close.
God damn it. Oh, I just keep fucking up. Shit! God, I feel fucking dumb. Oh, finish it again. This is good. So close to being cool. Yeah, fuck it, I'll just do it the right way.
Should be able to glide over.
Really? It's okay, you got this, Kiernan. Oh, sorry, I'm still just horribly chafing. Oh, sorry, my leg's itching. Oh, jeez. Oh. Dude, I'm seriously gonna jump off. Oh, okay. Fuck. Ah. Come on. Ah. Oh. 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 What the fuck? This is making me actually feel kind of stupid.
That's as clean as I'm gonna get out here. Okay, so much.
Hold for identity scan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Soda. Please step inside.
That thing is huge. It looks like the power's off, except for that console. It's damp in here, too. I hope the water hasn't corroded anything I need.
Genetic profile confirmed. Greetings, Dr. Soda. Do you wish to activate Recluse Spider?
I do.
Activating.
Okay, warming up. That doesn't sound good.
It appears to be unstable and very heavy. Be careful.
At least I've got power. And there's data here. Looks like this recluse spider thing is a testing apparatus for Gaia and Hades. I better take a look at that access panel.
Yes, get to it.
Okay. I think those circular pods are repositories. One loaded with Hades backups, the other with Gaia.
What are you waiting for?
Hades is down, but the Gaia repository is stuck.
So unstick it.
I need to detach the cable from the comms. I've got one. Two, in fact.
I was starting to get worried.
Data footprint low. 90% memory free.
That can't be right. Gaia was a vast superintelligence. It barely expected it. No subordinate functions.
It's not a full backup.
No. More like a seed from which Gaia's mind could grow if it had sub-functions with which to form a heuristic matrix.
I think he was watching.
It's useless?
I'm afraid so. Without sub-functions.
Ugh!
Aloy, you've done all you could.
For what? Nothing?
Maybe saving the world is too big a task for any one person. Even you.
Wait. It's useless without sub-functions, but there are sub-functions out there.
The original ones. Scattered to the winds when Gaia blew herself up. They could be anywhere. You can't find them in time. Even if you did, the mysterious serum mutated them just like Hades. You have no idea.
I do. A good one. If it works.
It was with her. You found Minerva, but it won't connect.
It's close. Mountains west of Plainzone. Close enough for me to go get it. I was hoping to find all the sub-functions, but one's enough to get started, right?
It is. Recover Minerva. One could use it to launch Gaia's heuristic matrix.
And when she's conscious, she helps me find the other sub-functions. I go gather them.
And rebuild her piece by piece. Very clever.
Still think I can't save the world on my own?
Yes, well. About that.
Alert! Intruders! Alert!
Aloy, I need you to listen closely. These intruders want the same thing you do. Gaia reborn. It's why they're here.
Friends of yours?
No. They don't know me. The data pulse I transmitted indicated that a Gaia backup could be recovered here was anonymous. Now, they're very powerful, but they won't harm you. Not when they see who you are, what you are. A clone of Elizabeth Sobek, a genetic key with which they can reboot Gaia and rebuild the system. They need you.
I warned you, Silence.
For once, Aloy, submit to the inevitable. Open the hatch.
First I rebuild Gaia, save life on Earth, then I track you down and end yours!
I'm trying to help you here.
Try spying on me with that. There. New focus, spyware free. Okay. Think. I don't care how powerful they are. The only thing that can open that hatch is me. The question is, can I find another way out? There's a current in the water. Not much, but maybe it's a way out.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
Looks promising. Beta.
Yeah. I saw about this. Another fucking Aloy clone.
Do we have it? Fantastic. Did the pulse originate here?
Has someone...
Something wrong?
Shit!
Spectres, Beta! Well, any idea what the hell a clone of Elizabeth Sobek is doing here?
Maybe Gaia made one when it destroyed itself, a Hail Mary to repair the system.
Don't like the sound of that. Nah, don't like it. Don't want it.
But the
Nope. One's enough trouble. Eric! Do a little downsizing?
Sure.
What if she sent the pulse?
Then that was foolish.
Is that Carrie-Ann Moss?
But we got what we came for. So let's...
I think that's fucking Carrie-Ann Moss. That's fucking Trinity. I swear to God, it looks like her and it fucking sounds like her.
I snap a lot of necks in VR. But that certain tremor as life fades from the eyes. Ooh, no hollow quite gets it.
Keep flapping your mouth. It makes a nice target.
You actually think that primitive crap you got there can hurt me? This is gonna be fun.
Oh shit.
I'm not hurting him. I need a way out of here.
You want
Maybe if I can bring the whole processor down? Use that console to make it drop more. He's too close. I won't make it. Break the couple of other
Man, your fucking business, bro. That's what I'm up to. Get fucked.
Here we go.
Quit fooling around. Pain and death.
Reckon that thing ain't gonna help, girl. Come on. Come at me.
Gotta cut the main stem. This stem's got a few couplings holding it up. I need to cut them out.
I wish I could bring you with me. That's supposed to be a weapon. Oh, yeah!
Looks like there's 2 more couplings on the stem.
Fight me! Not that dumb machine!
Hey, what's up?
If that thing comes down, it's only gonna kill you!
Better than letting you have all the fun.
Surprise, motherfucker! Whoop, whoop.
God damn it! What was that? Me killing what you wanted dead. What the hell did you think? The platform collapsed, body went with it. Right. And since when don't you get what you want, huh? Spectres, search.
Yeah, now is the time to go.
There's a current.
Yeah, it does. A lot better.
Shit! There's a current. Is it heading for an exit?
I mean, the range combat was already good. It was the melee combat that sucked. Melee combat's really good now, so... Boost! I mean, Forbidden West is the definition of a sequel. Everything that Horizon Zero Dawn did, Forbidden West does better.
Swim fast.
And I mean that in a good way. Yeah, no, I mean, there's an entire skill tree dedicated to melee attacks now. With different combos. Jump attacks. Area attacks. You know, old shit like that. I mean, you can't melee everything. They're still, but it's like smaller dinosaurs and human opponents is what you melee, and then the larger monsters you still use the bow and shit on. Wait, it makes sense.
Looks like some kind of power room. Currents lead here. Promising. Perfect.
Like in the original game, the melee attacks were super weak. They were very stiff. You couldn't change direction. You were locked in, and there was no combos. You had literally light attacks and then one heavy attack. In this game, you can switch directions. You can hit enemy over here and then switch mid combo over here. You can switch between light attacks and heavy attacks and alternate behind them like every other game you'd play. You can do charge attacks, you know, and those charge attacks will do damage. You can do aerial attacks where you jump off of an enemy. There's even combos that combine your bow and your staff together. Like it's called a resonator charge, and basically you have a bomb on your staff and you hit them with it, and then you have to use the arrow to detonate it. Shit, that's gotta hurt. Oh, Rost, I miss you.
I found...
It's okay.
And see, this whole time, I don't need my friends. I can do this alone. No, Aloy. Aloy, you can't.
Hey, easy. Easy there. Hey. It's right here. The way you were clutching it when I found you, I knew it was important.
Where are we?
An outpost of the Utaru tribe. Not far from where you fell.
How long?
2 days.
No, he's dead, unfortunately. I actually kind of wish they hadn't killed him off so early. Ross was a boss dude.
There's no time. I found something. In the mountains
West of Plains Song. Yeah. Kept muttering it while I carried you. Look, Aloy, whatever it is that you found, you're in no shape to...
I will crawl. If I have to.
Okay, fine. But before you do that, there's someone you should talk to. An Utaru named Zoe. And she told me there's been trouble in those mountains. A cave spitting out deadly machines. Can't be a coincidence, right?
Why do we need her? Let's head for the cave.
It's in Utaru territory. Her territory. She can help us. You'll see.
Listen to the advice of your friends, Aloy. You're being stupid.
Let's go see this marvelous So then.
As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the seed rises as certain as stone.
So?
She should be in bed.
Aloy doesn't really do should.
You're so right.
It's the red hair. It drives her fucking crazy.
I should talk to you about the machines in the mountains west of Plainsong.
I am a grave singer. My place is here. We can talk once you've healed.
What's wrong with it?
Her. The name is Ray, not it. She's one of our land gods. And she's dying.
But not just dying. She's suffering.
Her condition is not your concern.
So, if anyone can help, it's Aloy.
May I? So what I'm about to do might look bad, but it will help. Spear.
If anything, this game, I was just thinking about this. This game is almost like a fucking atheist dream. It's like all these different tribes believing they're into magic and the spirits, and she comes along and is like, no! Science! What about the no? Science! Your god doesn't exist! And then, when it comes to like the Nora and shit, she literally is the clone of the one they thought she was God. It's like, I am your God! Kneel before me! It's almost kind of evil. Because, like, they've just had, like, all these religious beliefs based on this technology for hundreds of years, like 1,000 years. And she just comes along and just fucking wrecks their whole belief system. She's like, no, bitch! Science! There is no God, only cold steel.
I still need to talk.
Of course. But this way.
And it almost feels like an atheist wet dream, you know? So like drop down a bunch of Christians. I have proof your God doesn't exist, sir! Your life is a lie! Horizon, forbidden fanfiction.
The mountains, west of Plainsong. There trouble out there?
The Utaru have trouble everywhere. Our fields blighted, our settlements abandoned.
Oh, fucking boy. Okay. My thoughts on the new PS Plus. It's fucking terrible. I love Sony. And I have always preferred Sony out of the three. But I'm not a fucking fanboy. I'm not going to excuse bad decisions or kiss Sony's ass when I feel like they've made a mistake. And I feel like with this, personally, with this new PlayStation Plus, they were trying to make a game like a Game Pass competitor, and they did not fucking do that. They you were trying to make a Hold on, sorry. Okay, because, number one, they're not having any day one games. That's a big part of why Game Pass is awesome. You know that if a big Microsoft game comes out, you can play that shit day one on Game Pass and fucking try it out. You don't have that on this new Sony Plus, PS Plus, or PlayStation Plus Plus. But it's more than just that. The games that they do have on the service are meager. Like the new games, PS4 games on it, they're like maybe 20. There are hundreds of Game Pass games, like 700. And they're constantly getting new ones. And, you know, on top of that, I almost feels like this whole thing is kind of like a kick in the mouth. Because PS3 had a fucking awesome library of classic games. They had like 300 PS1 games that you could buy and download. And then they had like over 100 PS2 games you could buy and download for cheap. Maximo, Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross, Parasite Eve, Silent Hill 1, both the Maximo games. I said Maximo, but I mean both of them. Metal Gear Solid, Soul Reaver, all these classic PS1 and PS2 games were readily fucking available. So it was a quick and easy way for people to get introduced to these games. If you were going to try and track down a copy of Soul Reaver, for instance, it's like $50 to $60 to find a mint condition copy of Soul Reaver. And then you have to get the PlayStation 1 and all that. Or you could pay $6 and get it on fucking PS3. What are you going to do? Obviously. And people loved it. It sold like hotcakes. And then the PS4 comes out, and there's no fucking there's no old games. Not one. And that was inexcusable. Because the program that they made for it on PS3 could easily work on PS4. And at this point, a fucking toaster could emulate PS2 and PS1 games. Your smartphone is way more than powerful enough to emulate them, even if it's an old one. It's just laziness. It's not a question of can, it's a question of will. And people, you know, then they brought some small PS2 games to PS4. And they had trophies, and it started to be good. I'm like, oh, I'm getting excited. They're actually bringing it to the library. But they wound up, and there's only like 20 of them? And then they gave up. And they never brought PS1 games. So now, they're finally bringing back PS1 and PS2 games. And they're even adding in PSP games. Which is great, because PSP is fucking awesome. For my money, PSP is the greatest handheld system ever made. I own one. I still play it all the fucking time. And to be able to play those games on the big screen, they have a process that will upscale them so they don't look like shit, because obviously if you just took it natively and scaled to your screen, it would look like ass. But they have a program that upscale it so it actually looks good on your television screen. That's awesome. But you have to subscribe to this fucking tier 3 to get access to them? You know, and not just that, but like, my hope is that they let you buy the games individually. Like, yes, you'll get access to the games if you have PlayStation Plus, but you can also just individually buy them, because I don't want to fucking rent these PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 classics. I want to own them. If you give me a bunch of PS1 and PS2 classics for cheap, I'll buy the shit out of them. But at the end of the day, it remains that it's going to be a small library, and you may or may not be able to buy them. Meanwhile, I can go over to my fucking original Xbox collection right now, pull out my Xbox disc from the original Xbox, a game disc that's like 18 years old, put it in my Series X, and play it for free. And that, you know, there's like 700 games through backwards compatibility. Like 600 Xbox 360 games that are backwards compatible, and then like 50 Xbox Ones. When I say Xbox One, I mean the original Xbox. My bad, OG Xbox, because that's harder to get. They had to make new licenses, so there wasn't as many because they had to make more. So, like I said, I can just reach over to my original game collection I have right over there. You can't see out of the camera. Just grab my Xbox case and jam it in and fucking play it. But with Sony, you may or may not need to pay $20 a month to get it. And fucking Sony's alternative is more expensive. Maybe if it was much cheaper, it would be fine because like, well, you're not getting as much, but you're not paying as much. But they're giving you exponentially less than what Microsoft is giving you, and they're fucking charging you more for it. It's shit. And the fucking PS3 games, you still can't actually natively download them. They couldn't make a PS3 emulation. They couldn't be bothered. So you have to stream them, and maybe Sony changed up their streaming. I hope they did, okay? But my experiences with PS Now is that the streaming on PS Now fucking sucked. I have a phenomenal internet connection. We're talking about like up to 150 megs of data. So my internet connection is really good. Maybe not the best in the world, but it's a lot better than what most people do. My dad works with computers. He needs an internet connection for his job, so he sprang out on getting extra internet, and I'm allowed to use that as part of that, okay? And the latency on fucking PS Now was so bad, I could not play it. There was like a 5-second delay between pressing the button on the controller and something fucking happened. Okay, so I don't want to play them if it comes to streaming. At least the PS1, the PS2, and the PSP games, they've confirmed you can download on your system, so you're not using the internet to play them. You're not dependent on your internet connection. But if you want to play a PS3 game, which I fucking love PS3, once again, I have one like right over there in my entertainment center. A PS3 I've had for like 7 years. You're shit out of luck. And they couldn't even tell us the fucking roster of classic games. So we have no idea how many PSP games are. We have no idea what the games are. They could be shit. The lineup could be shit. And they're like, well, we'll tell you more in June when it comes out. And why would you announce it now then, and not announce it in June when you actually had it coming out, or just a couple weeks before when you could tell us data? Like, for 99% of people, myself included, playing those classic games is like the main reason to get the PlayStation service, the Plus Plus. And yet we don't know what they are. It could be some stupid games. Like, we don't know what the games are. And in fact, this is one of those instances where Sony's approach to exclusives kind of bites them in the dick. Sony has always favored exclusives, and that's how they won, was exclusives, and they favor third-party exclusives. Crash Bandicoot, Spyro were not first-party games. They were made by outside parties. Naughty Dog was owned by fucking Universal when they made Crash Bandicoot. Final Fantasy. When people think about PlayStation, they think about Final Fantasy. When people think about Final Fantasy, they think about PlayStation. But Sony never owned Final Fantasy. They just paid them to have the games. And that's the truth for a lot of Sony's games. So, a lot of the games that you and I would consider to be PS2 classics, PS1 classics, games that we grew up with, or I don't know how old you are, I'm just talking about me. I grew up playing the PS2. I was 5 when the fucker launched. Those games, Sony might not be able to license them because they didn't own them in the first place. And to relicense them would cost a lot of money, and Sony doesn't seem like they want to do that. They kind of seem like they're doing this on the cheap. Honestly, I'm kind of wondering, what the fuck Sony is even thinking lately. Because they've been trying to copy Microsoft, and they've been doing these acquisitions, which that's cool. But it's like, Bungie? Really? That's your ace in the hole, fucking Bungie, that is only doing one game, Destiny, that has fallen off? Destiny has sucked lately. Ask anyone you know, they'll tell you that Destiny has kind of gone to shit lately. Man, you know, when Microsoft bought Bethesda, it was a big fucking deal. It was like, oh, wow. This is gonna change everything. Like, that's insane. Sony buying Bungie is not a fucking game changer. You know, there's been rumors going around that Sony might buy From Software, which I could see that because, you know, they've always had a preferential relationship with Sony. Demon Souls, the first Souls game, was a PS3 exclusive. Bloodborne was a PS4 exclusive. Demon Souls, a PS5 exclusive. They said they might buy Square Enix. Now, those would be a big fucking deal. Square Enix owns the rights to Just Cause, Tomb Raider, Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest. All these games, I mean, Square Enix owns so many games. They're an umbrella. That would be a big fucking deal. From Software would be a big deal. Something like Capcom would be a big deal. Fucking Bungie is not a big deal. So, and you know, sorry to go on this whole fucking rant or tangent, but to tell you the truth, I think that the PS Plus, that's what I'm going to call it because it's always been called PS Plus. So, you know, I don't want to say the new PS Plus, let's just say Plus, sucks. They're asking you to pay like double what you're already paying for not that much more. They're trying to compete with Game Pass, and they don't have anywhere near the titles. It costs more than Game Pass, but you're getting exponentially less. It just sucks. And I really kind of feel like Sony is kind of underestimating Microsoft, and Sony maybe kind of got full of themselves. Because PS4, Sony fucking owned that generation. They outsold Xbox like 3-1. Xbox wound up selling like 40 million systems. And it took them a while to sell that. PlayStation 4 is like 115 million and counting. Probably 120 now. Because that was like that they said was 115. So they've sold it like 3-1. And they've sold way more games. Like Spider-Man sold like 20 million copies on itself, man. And I think Sony got cocky because Microsoft was in dead place last gen. And Microsoft is taking this shit seriously now. Microsoft really fucked themselves with Xbox One. They said at the beginning you couldn't play used games. You had to have Kinect, which made it like $500. It made it $100 more expensive than Sony, and nobody wanted Kinect. They said you couldn't play used games, and they wound up getting rid of all of that. They made it so you could play used games. They made it so you didn't have to have Kinect. You could if you wanted to. But by then it was too late. They sabotaged the launch of the system. The launch is fucking crucial. And then Microsoft gave up on making games. 360 had so many exclusives. Halo 3, Alan Wake, Fable 2, Fable 3, Lost Odyssey, Blue Dragon, on and on and on. Gears of War. Like, Microsoft had a bunch of fucking exclusives on 360. They were trying to make exclusives, and then when they got to Xbox One, they kind of gave up. There's not that many exclusives. Halo 5, okay, Rise, okay, Recore. I mean, it's like not that many, and they're nothing compared to Sony's exclusives, dude. So Microsoft really suffered last generation, and their system was way less powerful, even though it was the same price. It was like half as powerful as PS4 because they were setting it up so it only used half the power. I'm not going to get into it. It's complicated, but it used about half the power of PS4 due to the way that Microsoft set it up. So it was less graphically powerful, but it cost the same price. So somebody's like, why would I buy this system that does less, but it's the same price when I can buy this? It's more powerful. So, I mean, Sony mopped the floor with them, but Microsoft is taking this shit seriously now. They got backwards compatibility, and they ran with it. The Series X is stronger than the PS5. A good bit stronger, too. Not like a little bit. A good deal. They purchased Bethesda, they purchased Activision, they're fucking making games left and right. Microsoft learned from their mistakes, and now they're putting their all into making sure they don't repeat the mistake of the Xbox One. And I think Sony underestimates them. I think Sony still expects they're going to lose, and they're not really taking Microsoft seriously. Microsoft changed the fucking game with Game Pass. They did. I mean, it was a game changer. It was the fucking Netflix for gaming. And it used to be like literally PS4 was outselling Xbox like 4-1. Now, Series X and PS5 have been fucking neck and neck in sales. Like they've literally been almost fucking tied the last like 6 months. So Xbox is not just fucking around anymore. Xbox is not in dead last place anymore. Xbox is actually selling better than Xbox One did by like double that metric. And keeping up with PS5. And I think Sony, if Sony wants to stay ahead of the curve and keep winning, they need to be making big fucking moves. Microsoft is taking some big swings. Like, they're making moves. A $70 billion acquisition? Holy shit. That's some swinging dick shit. You have Sony saying that nobody wants to play old games. So you have Sony saying Jim Ryan is a fucking tool. The current president of Sony, he sucks. This guy literally said, they asked him, are you ever going to get more backwards compatibility on PS4 and PS5? He's like, why would people want to play old games? He literally said that. Bro, are you fucking kidding me? There's a lot of people who want to play old games. Are you forgetting that these old games are the games that put fucking Sony on the map? And when you think about it, okay, these games are a fucking win-win. Setting up a PS2 game to be emulated takes some time. You have to make sure it's not buggy. You have to set it up. You have to make sure to get permission from the rights holders. But that's inconsequential. It takes just a little bit of effort, just a little bit of upkeep, and you can get a PS2 game on PS4 or PS5. And fans, if it's a good game, will buy the shit out of it. So you can just take a 10-year-old game, a 15-year-old game, slather a little bit of paint on it, slap it onto PS4 and PS5. And if you do it right, fans will pay for it, because fans want to be able to play the games they grew up with, and they want to be able to play it on their modern systems. Like, be able to stream it. I would fucking love to be able to stream some old PS2 games. I fucking love PS2. These are games that define my childhood, that helped shape who I am as a gamer. I would love to be able to play them. And it takes almost no money and no effort to get these games running. So it's like your effort to the money you're getting is like tenfold. It's a moneymaker, and nobody wants to play old games. And then Jim Ryan was saying that, he didn't see the value in day one games. Really? Day one games is like one of the major reasons why people get fucking Game Pass, and you don't see the value in it, dude? Jim Ryan's is kind of fucking the PlayStation brand right now, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, PlayStation 4 dominated last generation. And Sony is overconfident, and they think that it's just gonna be fucking easy. Man, we're in number one! And meanwhile, Xbox is fucking sneaking up behind them, man! For Xbox, this is important. Xbox is like, we really fucked up last generation, and we really hurt our brand. So while PlayStation is sitting there thinking, I'm on top of the world, I can't do any wrong, I'm a winner, and they're not really looking around, Microsoft is like, we've got to get this right. And they're taking it very seriously. Whereas like I said, I'll say it again, I feel like Sony's success has kind of gotten to their head. And I think it's going to bite them in the ass if they're not careful. We have yet to see the ripple of all these purchases that Microsoft made, okay? Because the deal was going to take a couple years to get into advance. But we're going to start. We're going to start. This year is the year that we're going to start seeing the Bethesda shit. Fucking Starfield comes out next year. Starfield is the next game by the guys who did Skyrim and Fallout 4. The hype around Starfield is fucking insane. Because it's done by the Elder Scrolls team. And people think that it's going to be the most anticipated title of this holiday year. Because it comes out in November. And it's Microsoft exclusive. I know a shit ton of Elder Scrolls fans who would buy an Xbox just to play Elder Scrolls and will for Starfield. Then you have Doom. Any other Doom game, Xbox exclusive. Evil Within, Xbox exclusive. Rage, Xbox exclusive. Wolfenstein, Xbox exclusive. Outer Worlds, Xbox exclusive. Hellblade 2, Xbox exclusive. And I could go down the list. I mean, Bethesda is like an umbrella of companies. Fallout, Xbox exclusive. The Elder Scrolls, whenever they make Elder Scrolls 6, Xbox exclusive. Those are big titles. So, I think Sony is underestimating Microsoft, and it might wind up biting them in the ass. And I also fucking resent the president of Sony. Because he fucking says, oh, nobody wants to play old games. Fuck you. A lot of people do, bro. Yeah, I'm not trying to go on this huge fucking tangent. I've been talking about that a lot, Game Pass, okay? Because I get on my phone, I get onto Twitter, and I see all these toxic fucking fanboys. Well, this is better than Game Pass. PlayStation Plus. No, it's really not. Okay, dude? If you honestly look me in the face and tell me that this weak ass thing that Sony's doing is better than Game Pass, you are just flat out lying to yourself. I am a Sony fan. I have played Sony my whole life. I fucking bought a PS5 first. I bought a PS5 within the first 3 weeks of it launching. I'm a huge PlayStation 5 fan, and even I can admit that this new service is fucking weak sauce. If I'm a huge Sony fan, and I can admit it, you can too. And they're like, well, it doesn't matter. Sony's gonna win. None of these exclusives matter. Yeah, because Microsoft having access to Call of Duty isn't a big deal. Dude, I'm not even a huge Call of Duty fan. I'll play Call of Duty here and there, but I'm not like a diehard COD fan. But Microsoft now fucking owns Call of Duty. If you're gonna tell me that Microsoft owning Call of Duty is not a big deal, you're delusional. Every fucking year, without fail in the last 10 years, except for when a Microsoft game came out, Call of Duty was the best-selling game of that year. In 2013, GTA 5 was the best-selling game of the year. In 2018, Red Dead Redemption 2 was the best-selling game of the year. Okay, but other than those 2 years, which had Rockstar games, which Rockstar games are on another level, 2012, Call of Duty. 2014, Call of Duty. 2015, Call of Duty. 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, all of those years, Call of Duty was the best-selling game of that fucking year. In the world. So you don't think that that's a big deal that Microsoft owns the rights to COD now? And, they said for the time being they're going to keep it on PlayStation, which, good on them. They're honoring the contracts. They could be a dick and say, well, we're not doing it, but they signed deals with Sony to keep them. But Call of Duty is going to be on Game Pass. All of Microsoft games stay on Game Pass forever. They don't enter and exit. So you can pay $70 and play the new Call of Duty game on PlayStation, or you can play it for free on Xbox. Do you see what I'm saying? How it's not just the fact that right, Battlefield. Yeah. Sucks to be you. Battlefield 2042 was a fucking abortion. I feel bad for you being a Battlefield fan because Battlefield 2042 was so awful. Oh my god. But what I'm saying is, I actually prefer Battlefield as well when Battlefield doesn't suck dick. Battlefield 2042, I just want to pretend never happened. But what I'm trying to say is even if Call of Duty for the foreseeable future stays on PlayStation, the people who play it on PlayStation will have to buy it. The people who played on Xbox can just play it on Game Pass. So there's going to be a lot of people who are like, well, I can go PlayStation and have to pay $70, or I can go to Xbox and just get all the Call of Duty games handed to me. And like I said, Game Pass games come and go if they're third party. If Microsoft owns them, they stay on Game Pass forever. So I want you to understand something. This deal with Activision is still going through. We're seeing bit of it, but it's going to take until about early next year to be 100% finalized, till like January of 2023. At a certain point, every Call of Duty game ever made will be on fucking Game Pass to play for free. You'll just be able to play them all for free. That's kind of insane. So yeah, I'm sorry I'm not trying to fucking rant. I'm just going over it, Like I said, I want Sony to succeed. I want them to do good. And when I heard that they were doing a Game Pass equivalent, I thought, good for you, Sony. I thought, man, Xbox has been making waves. Sony needs to make waves. Get in there. And it only helps gamers. It only helps more people get into games. And then Sony just shit the bed, and I'm like, wow, you're really fucking blowing it here, Sony. And you're right. Circling back to what you said, the PlayStation Plus games lineup has kind of sucked lately. And Sony might just make that suck even more now, because they're just throwing shit onto the fucking thing. So I hope not, but we'll see, dude. I'm just, right now, this new Sony PlayStation Plus is not going to cut it. And I just hope that the PlayStation Classic games will allow you to purchase them separately, because I don't want to pay for some fucking service. I just want to buy the games and own them.
But the cave in the mountains is the worst of it. It is a sacred place. Fa, another of our land gods, went inside weeks ago, but she hasn't emerged. Killer machines pour out instead, threatening to overwhelm us. It's never happened before.
Wouldn't be your first sacred cave.
Oh, no. Okay.
You called yourself a grave singer. What does that mean?
To all living things, an end must come. It is my task to ease the passage. I try to bring comfort and sing of the renewal that death sows the way for. But I never thought I would have to sing for one of our land gods. I don't even know if Ray heard me. What you did soothed her more than I ever could.
It's not your fault, Zoe. And without the second sight, there's nothing more you could have done.
So the cave is sacred because machines like Ray and the one you call Fa go inside?
Yes. Before the derangement, Each land god left the fields and made a pilgrimage to the cave. Always in the same order. Do first, then Ray, then me, and...
Do Re Mi? Fucking really?
Spattered with soil from their
Do Fa Re Mi?
Each reappeared 2 days later, shining anew, without so much as a scratch. All soil and ornaments of worship washed away. The tribe celebrated each return as one of the 8 hallowed festivals of our calendar.
But the derangement changed the cycle.
Yes, or so we thought. Over time, the land gods stopped the ritual, becoming crazed and brittle. But 3 weeks ago, Fa trudged inside. The entire tribe lifted their voices in song, praying that the cycle had begun again. Fa has not emerged. What has are machines built to kill?
Are machines being made inside? Like in a cauldron?
Sounds like it. But the way these land gods come and go, it's not like anything I've seen before. Ray and other machines like her, you call them gods?
Land gods, yes. For generations, they provided for us, seeding and harvesting the fields of Plainsong. Food for all. A miracle of endless bounty.
A farm, run by machines.
More than a farm. A blessed land, providing sustenance for my people.
Fuck your religion, bitch! Nah.
So what happened to the land gods after the derangement?
They faltered, year by year. Once they were peaceful. Now they turn on us when we approach, even attack us. They'd always enriched the soil, but for several seasons they've glutted it endlessly with mulch. The fields have turned fetid. A blight that keeps spreading, even beyond our lands. We used to have food for all. Now we barely have enough to feed our children.
Must be over-fertilization. Spread by spores, maybe?
I don't know. That's not even the end of it. Each land god used to visit the sacred cave once a year, but no longer. Without the rituals of renewal, they've fallen apart. Like Ray. They're dying. And my tribe with them.
You said the tribe has trouble with its fields and settlements.
Yes. Whereas once the land gods harvested endless bounty from the fields, now they sow a poisonous blight. War brews among the Tanakh, so their rebels prowl our outskirts. And the machines grow ever more aggressive, hemming us in, forcing us to desert distant villages. Now they're even coming out of our sacred cave. Many in the tribe fear our days are dwindling.
Wish I could tell you it was better everywhere else.
Not that we're gonna lose hope.
Thanks for taking us in.
Varl's the one that carried you across the wilds.
I doubt anyone else here would have let us in. Or stayed by my side to make sure Aloy was comfortable. We were lucky to find you.
Yeah, she's good to
Say
him.
the same thing.
Sounds like you two have been spending a lot of time together.
I wish it hadn't...
Hey, you don't get to say that, Aloy! He's been trying to get with you and you've been fucking cock-blocking him. Oh my god. Don't you hate it when women do that? You know, I have personal experience with that. A girl who didn't want to date me, and then I started dating someone else, and she's like, well, now I'm jealous. I'm like, you had your chance, you dick.
Taken an injury to make that happen. I hope you feel better. And soon.
Varl is actually just, you know, like, feels good to be appreciated and not have a chick. You still saved your ass. Team Varl, baby!
I need to get into that cave.
What? No one does that.
Well, it's time to make an exception.
It belongs to the land gods.
look, so... There is something inside there. Something that could solve problems all over the world. The storms, the derangement. Maybe even your broken land gods.
What could possibly do all that?
A spirit?
Yeah. Something like that.
You can't tell her the truth. She just doesn't know.
Journey back to Plainsong. Assemble the chorus. Tell how you soothed Ray. Ask their permission to go inside.
Great. I'll get my things.
She needs rest.
You don't have to tell me.
I'm fine.
Assembling the chorus will take time. Heal first, then join me.
Fine. Bed rest. I got it.
She wants to get that VD, that Vol dick.
She does not need you to help her heal. You could come with me to Plainsong. Lend your voice to mine as I try to persuade the chorus. It might help her cause.
I'd like to.
Meanwhile, she's just like, well, you're gonna go for the white bitch, huh?
But I'm afraid she might run off.
She's done it twice.
Really? Very well. Later then.
She's legitimately...
So, wait. It's not, that I don't want to go with you. It's just that
Oh, yeah. You getting... somebody better get some peanut butter, cause Aloy is mad jelly.
Yes?
Then I look forward to more conversation.
Yeah. Me too.
See, Varl's a cool dude.
You're supposed to be resting.
Laurel. You should go with her. I'll get better on my own.
You trying to get rid of me so you can...
No. Not this time.
Lies!
I'll meet up with you in Plainsong when I'm ready.
You sure about this?
Yes. Go. Get out of here.
Okay. So, wait.
You see what happens when you're like so dedicated to being alone that you push away the people you care about? I'm telling you, that's Carrie-Anne Moss. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna fucking Google it. I'm telling you, that is fucking Trinity. Yep, it is her. It's Carrie-Anne Moss. I fucking knew it.
Who are they?
Yeah, sit down on the floor and cry that you lost your man.
Okay. All healed up.
Oh, okay, there's like a little tiny village.
Now this out,
Should have a lot of shit to sell.
We should trade.
Oh, yeah, I can hit the final level. Oh, it gives me a Wii SWAT and it makes me quieter. Fuck yeah. Melee defense, plasma defense. Yeah, I know my Wii's aren't that good. Hey, let's just go melee defense. That seems like a standard thing to have. Yeah, okay. At least in this game, you don't have to fucking earn it, man. And Zero Dawn, you had to get all the way to the end of one of the skill trees just to get the ability to unslot stuff. That sucked. Thankfully, you started the game out with that.
So, Ray. Somehow it's docile. Part of its programming, maybe?
What do you want?
Is there some sort of problem?
The problem is foreigners. You're the second one I've seen today. Sooner you all go, the better this soil will be. Less chance of bad seeds taking root.
I would have thought easing your land god's pain would have earned some goodwill around here, but...
Ray is going to die anyway, just like all of us. Meanwhile, Outlanders come, taking what little we have left. Just like that Karja huntress I saw earlier. All dressed up like a bird, dragging an Utaru girl behind her like a slave. Called the girl a thrush. Never heard that before. Must be some old Karja curse.
Wait, a Karja huntress with an Utaru thrush.
What, am I talking to myself here? Yes. Saw them just today running southwest, likely to their deaths. Can't harvest the stinger fruit there. Too many machines. Poor Utaru girl, whoever she is. May her seeds find fertile soil.
I know you didn't mean to, but you may have just helped me find an old friend. Thanks.
Don't need your thanks. Don't want it.
God, you're a douche.
From one hunter to another.
I need to meet Laurel and Zoe in Plainsong. Ask the chorus if we can go into their sacred cave. Minerva should be inside. If I can get it, I can regroup Gaia. And then maybe we can figure out who those strangers in the Proving Lab were.
Hey! What's up? Yeah, I need to go do that. Side quests in this game have actually been really good.
First, I might want to head southwest, find an old friend, see what she's doing out here, and maybe explore a little.
Oh, there it is. I was like, I knew there was a fast travel thing. And the wonders of PS5 loading. Boom!
must be the clearing where Conover says he saw the eclipse. Bloodstains. As good a place to start as any. Pretty sure this is where Conover killed that guard. Maybe my focus can tell me if there really was a third person here. Faint tracks, leading away from barren light. I should be able to follow them with my focus. Let's see where this leads. Maybe Conover wasn't lying after all. Lost the trail. There's too many machines walking around. Maybe I can pick up the tracks once I'm past them. Data from the cauldron, if I can find one. Should be easy to follow the trail up ahead now.
Level 13, baby! Woo!
Blood. A lot of it. Whoever the runner was, this machine must have slashed him. Should be easy to follow the blood trail with my focus. Looks like they're headed for that bridge. Someone set up a lookout down here. Bandages. Looks like the runner tried to treat their wounds before they went on. I should be able to follow their tracks. Not a bad view of barren light. I to spy on it.
I like how they actually like retool the sliding in this game to take into account the terrain, so you can slide a lot down a hill. I love shit like that.
The trail ends here. Must have climbed up to that cave. With that injury, I'll bet he's on his last legs. This pigment would work well on armor. This looks like a good place for someone to hide.
Take on a whole garrison. Won't be easy. We don't know Larvik's dead. He hasn't shown at the rendezvous point. So either that fool guard killed him, or he lost his nerve.
We'll just have to blast our way through the gates.
And then Rayad was our only link to Bezra. And now he's dead too.
We'll track Bezra if we have to. But first we have to get past Barren Light. Next change of guard, we go in fast and loud.
Conover was right. I have to stop them before they hurt anyone else.
You see something then?
Give them support! Kill the so-called savior!
Ready to die?
Oh no! I'm sure there's more of them outside. I better be careful.
Actually, hold on. Let me see. Skills. I'm trying to see how you jump off of them. Let me see. Okay. Okay.
I'm subsided.
Oh no! Oh, I was trying to do it. It wasn't really working.
I thought you'd run.
Hunter's down!
That takes care of that. It sounds like there's more Eclipse.
Oh, I'm still not sure how I'm supposed to do the jump. Let me see.
Daunt. If this
Okay.
he might have a focus.
Okay.
They could tell me where they are. I'm guessing that's Rayad. Blood trail must have been his. He got out trying to get here. I was right. Rayad has a focus.
Loyal Eclipse. If you're seeing this, it means you've left the Sundom in search of something to follow. Your journey is almost over. Follow the sun beyond the gates of barren light, and bask in the glow of future conquest. A new empire awaits.
I'll have to pay this Vezra a visit and crush his new Eclipse empire before it begins. There's coordinates here, up past Barren Light. Ryad's mask should be enough to prove Conover's innocence. Better take it back to Barren Light.
Woo!
We can get use of this.
Look alive, soldier. She's back.
Aloy! Did you find anything?
Eclipse fugitives were camped out on the other side of the forest. And they were getting ready to fight their way through Barren Light. You just helped save a lot of lives.
Aloy, you know I believe you. But the other officers, they may not be convinced by your words alone.
If they need proof, show them that. And tell them this man risked his life to expose and eliminate an Eclipse spy.
Huh. I guess you are his savior. Congratulations, soldier. You're a free man. I'll have you out of there before sunfall. I'll make sure this gets to the right people.
That's it then. The end of the Eclipse.
Almost. The trespassers you mentioned, the ones who got through Barren Light weeks ago, their leader's dangerous. And he's out there, in the Forbidden West, building up an army.
Sun and Shadow, you're going out there to stop him, aren't you?
I'm gonna try.
I want to help. I can fight.
I know you can. But you've been through a lot. Once you're out of that cell, you should enjoy your freedom. You've earned it.
Take them out, Savior.
See, the side quests in this game are really fucking good.
I'm sorry, I'll be right with you.
Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying it's overkill.
It's a weapon! Kill is the point.
Not if it blows the user's arm off! Oh, just stop talking.
Where were we? Ah! So, you look like someone who's always searching for a new weapon. Am I right?
Actually,
But you're just nuts! I am with a customer!
I'm not a customer.
I got it! Triple the powder. It'll blow a Strider sky high. Ba-boom. One-shot kill. Guaranteed.
Maybe I am.
Then you are in the right place at the right time, Red!
How would you like to be the proud owner of the world's first machine-enhanced,
Explosive, done in one, machine wrecking.
yet perfectly safe, javelin thrower?
Who are you two?
From around here?
Nah, the claim. Dad sent us out west in search of some unknown opportunity. Said we'll know it when we see it.
Sounds like you had other ideas.
Let's just say that opening another trading post for my parents isn't how I want to make my mark in this world. I imagine traveling alone must be nice.
That's funny.
So, she's your partner?
My apprentice and my sister. She's why we're out here. There was an incident. Another incident.
Involving explosives?
Ba-boom!
And you shipped us out the next day.
Ba-boom!
Huh. Tell me more about this weapon of yours.
Saw a scroll when I was a kid by some Karja scholar who wandered out west. Had a scary drawing of a Tenakth warrior hunting with a kind of javelin thrower. Effective? Yes. Basic? Undoubtedly. But coming out here made me remember it. And I'm on the brink of vastly improving the tool's archaic design.
Whereas I will...
I can use machine parts to enhance the user's throw, increase the projectile's velocity. Well, Boomer here is adamant that enhancing the projectile is better. Namely with explosive tips.
Boomsticks.
That could work. There's one small snag. I need the parts to make the first working model.
Well, for starters, I'll need charger horns. Intact.
Yeah, that. Just be sure to shoot them off before the machine goes down. Otherwise they break. But the real innovation, keep it to yourself, is a fang horn rib.
There's a mean one east.
This game are really good. Yeah, I'm gonna go up to the monster first. Nope.
This will break my fall. So that fanghorn should be nearby. There's the fanghorn. Gonna have to take it down to get its rib.
It's down!
through the charger horns. Stuff for the stash. There's a charger herd. And I have to shoot off the horns for Del and Boomer. Horn? Got everything I need for Del and Boomer?
Shit, heading the wrong way.
Be welcome, Outlander.
I know that look. You've got all the parts, haven't you?
Oh yeah!
Outstanding! I only need a few minutes to finish the prototype.
I'll take the version that won't blow my arms off. Thanks. Hi.
So did you blow up any machines to get the parts? Or any bandits?
You really like explosions, huh?
Here we go.
With the boomsticks?
Oh, you betcha.
Is it safe?
Probably.
Can I have one?
No!
Oh.
Because we're gonna make you something even better.
Ba-boom!
Oh shit. Oh, and they do explode. Okay. Ah. Man, those are satisfying, dude. Here we go. Oh, it causes a homing beacon. That's cool.
Sounds like someone's in trouble. I should check it out.
Oh shit, seems like I stumbled upon a new quest.
look edible. Once you're cooked. Are you hurt?
I live.
What are you doing up here?
That used to be a signal tower. The mechanism uses a special lens which, in some very specific circles, is highly valuable. And since the Karja are planning on tearing them down, I was going to liberate the lens before it got destroyed. You get it for me, and the lenses from the other towers. I'll make it very worth your while.
So, you're a thief.
I'm more what you'd call an opportunist with a good eye for business. Look, the Karja are gonna tear all these towers down anyway. They see no value here. They're trying to make nice with the Tanakh now. See? It's a victimless crime. Opportunity.
Tell that to your friend down there.
Self-inflicted.
Why can't you do it?
Look, even if I hadn't hurt my ankle here, I'm clearly nowhere near as capable as you. Oh, come on. I can't just let the lenses go to waste. That's not what my father would have wanted.
Your father, is he a thief? Sorry, opportunist, too?
No. He helped design the towers. Before he passed on.
So that's how you know about the lenses.
Yeah. And why they have sentimental value.
You said that was a signal tower.
In its day, it was a sight to see. All 6 of them, all lit up, all around the Daunt. They used to warn folks that the Tanakh were coming, for whatever that was worth. As you can imagine, the Karja spared no expense putting them together. Hence the fancy lenses in need of a new home before the towers are torn down.
I already found some, actually.
Well, look at that! Looks like you're quite the opportunist too, eh? Let me take these off your hands then. This should be a nice reward for your efforts. I'm an honest merchant, after all. Thank you.
Aloy.
Reyna. Well, Aloy, as soon as I'm up for it, I'll be going back to Barren Light to rest this ankle. But I'll stick around in case you want to get me that lens up this tower here. No pressure, just saying. Promise it'll be worth it.
I'll see what I can do. Spellcaster won't work on that. Okay, I'm in. Looking for my pole case to latch onto. I am really busting up this place.
And this is just what the game considers an errand. Shit. Oh man, okay.
One of the signal devices. Should be a lens I can grab for Reyna. Got the lens. I can trade it with Reyna the next time I see her.
Did you find the lens?
Maybe. If you're ready to trade.
Ha! Let's deal.
Here you go.
Isn't that a sight? And here's a little something for your troubles. Now, if you find any more of these, make sure to come find me at Barren Light.
You got it.
See you around.
Oh, it's showing me where they are.
Ready for anything now. What's back here? I think I can climb up this cliff. Looks like this camp was abandoned a while ago. There's a signal tower. Might be a lens I can grab for Reyna at the top. This tower is barely holding together. Okay, signal device. Should be a lens here. Got it. Another lens for Reyna.
See, there's so much here. It's kind of insane.
Going down. When we fought the Eclipse back in Meridian, I thought that'd be the end of it. Guess I was wrong. This'll make a good die.
Oh, okay, I already came here. I feel dumb. Woo!
Looks like a landscape. Scary wrecklers.
Now's my chance! That's empty.
Alright, I'm gonna take a break. I'll be back in a little bit. Thank you for watching.